Plaintiff Katie Dodds met the defendant in college, and they often ran into each other at house parties. Katie claims she planned a trip to Las Vegas for her birthday weekend, and the defendant agreed to go. However, after Katie paid for the trip, the defendant backed out and then failed to repay her. Defendant Erica Morris says Katie likes to party, and once even pretended that she was getting married so she could have a fake bachelorette party. Erica insists she never definitively agreed to go on the trip, and therefore she refuses to pay.
Start with you.
I met Erica in 2010 at our freshman year of college at the University of Idaho. She was always around at house parties. I met her through a mutual friend, so we're always partying together. I mean, that's just what we did. We're college girls.
Any studying in between?
Yes, actually. I have a pretty good GPA.
Good. All right.
Yeah, so we'd go to frat parties, and Erica would always have 2 drinks in her hands because, I mean, sometimes one's not enough. And I stood here.
Let's see. How are your grades?
It could have been a little better, but
I'm not going to lie. I mean, I was partying too.
What does that mean to you? High grade point average to you might mean a 2.5.
No way.
Well, what does it mean?
I have a 3.4.
All right. But if you didn't drink and hang as much, you could probably have a 3.7, couldn't
Maybe.
you? All right, good.
So I thought Erica was my friend, but a lot of times it seems like she just cares about herself when she's not going out getting drunk.
How so?
Then, well, she's really into exercising. She always wants to look good. So she
What's the problem with that?
Oh, nothing at all. But I mean, when you have money for a $2,000 trainer, bikini waxes, getting your nails done,
What do you
that
mean
kind
a
of stuff.
$2,000 trainer?
That's what she paid for one this summer.
I
so if she
had
has
a
money for
personal
that.
trainer. Yeah, fitness is important. Obviously, look good, feel good. Who doesn't want to look good? I do have a personal trainer that I did pay $2,000 for.
You better do like I did. I just went in there for 2 weeks, learned the moves, and did it at home from then on. Go ahead. Do you have a man or a woman?
I had a female trainer.
Good. All right. That's what well,
Yeah, you always say that.
that's the one thing. I don't demand much of my wife, and I don't set many boundaries. But I said, no, you got to have a woman trainer. It's by definition. That's what the men do. They rub on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say, turn, baby. No, it may not say baby, but that's what they're thinking. Yeah, turn this way. And they get behind you. Okay, lift it up. Somebody's getting them motivated. Something's happening with somebody. All right. But no, I've heard a lot of stories about how these guys pick up their clients. Go ahead.
All right. So, I mean, if she has money for that, she should have money to pay me.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
I don't have money for $2,000 for training.
So I decided to start planning my vacation for my birthday weekend, which was Labor Day weekend.
Okay, before we get to this, which it sounds like you're getting to the trip you're suing about, let me allow her to give some background. Richie Rich?
I'd love to be rich, but no. Well, Your Honor, yes, I was a party girl. I went to one of the top 10 party universities in the country. I was a sorority girl. So yeah, we drink. We live in Idaho. We look for reasons to drink. There's nothing to do in Idaho, so we do. But this girl was right there with me the whole time. We actually went to Spokane and went shopping one day, and she planned a fake bachelorette party.
Let's see, what do you mean fake?
I wasn't really engaged.
She wasn't really getting married, but I will tell you, I was her fake maid of honor.
Maid of honor?
We went to the mall and we bought her a veil, an engagement ring. We bought maid of honor bachelorette party
Do you even
stuff.
have a boyfriend?
A fictitious one.
I have a real one now.
Okay. Did he see these?
Yeah.
You didn't run him away?
No.
He said, no, you practicing too soon. Go ahead.
So, spur of the moment, you know, we wanted to go shopping, but then we were like, you know, we're going to a city, nobody knows who we are. We can be whoever we want to be. So Katie wanted to be a fake bride. So that's what we did. And we went to the strip club, had cover charges paid for, drinks all night. It was a blast. But this is her personality. She's very spontaneous.
Who were buying the drinks all night?
People at the club.
People at the club.
Bachelorette weekend. So.
Oh, that's right. Bachelorette, that's what they're supposed to do. Have that one last night of fun.
Exactly.
Gotcha. What are you suing her for?
I'm suing her for the trip that I planned for Las Vegas. It is a vacation package I found online, and it was going to expire rather quickly. So to get the deal, I said, Erica, do you want to go on this trip? And so I found the deal here. It's a.
When was that? Well, I guess this
was
show.
March 12th that I booked it, and the
And
credit
she agreed
card
to
statement.
go. Did she agree to pay?
She did agree to pay half. We had a deal that it would be small monthly payments, but paid in full before.
Any specific amount?
Not a full amount because her paychecks did fluctuate.
Paid in full before the trip?
Yes, for $484.
Ma'am, did you agree to pay for this trip and failed to do so?
All right, so back in March, she did book this vacation package and asked me if I wanted to go. I was like, yeah, dude, that'd be cool. I'd love to go back to Vegas. But I work in the medical field. It wasn't something I could fully commit to, especially 5 months out. And this summer, I interviewed for a job at the hospital and was hired on.
You told her you couldn't commit to it?
Mm-hmm. She knew this summer that I wasn't going.
No, I didn't ask you if she knew. Did you tell her you could not commit to it?
Yes.
And
It's
is that
not
true?
No.
This also, Your Honor, her spontaneous personality. I told you, spur of the moment, fake bachelorette party.
I got all that. We're finished with the cute stuff. Now you're being sued. So tell me about this money. So what did happen?
Since she wasn't sure about monthly payments, about the amounts, she would just send whatever she could get from each paycheck. So the first one she sent was in April for $50, but she asked me to rip it up when I got it because she knew there wasn't enough money in her account. The second one...
Hold it. You all have been drinking that day, huh? You said she gave me a $50 check, but then she took it back because she said she didn't have the money in her account.
Yes.
All right.
I mailed it to her because I felt bad. She needed money for her credit card.
So you mailed her a check that you knew would bounce?
It wasn't going to bounce. I had her void it because I needed my money. I had some things come up.
2 days later, you needed the money?
Yeah.
And you didn't know 2 days earlier that you would?
Things
Too
happen.
much drinking. Go ahead.
So the next check I got was in June. I did cash that one, and it was returned by the bank for insufficient funds.
How much was that?
That was also $50. So I have the bank statement for that.
Okay.
And then I sent her some text messages and said, you know, this is coming up. There's only 50 days till we go. And she assured me, she said, this will be paid in full before we go.
When was this?
This was July 9th.
Did she give you any more money?
She did give me one more check for $276 in August, which was for the air credit after she canceled. It bounced, and then she sent me a text and said, hey, did you cash that check? My car broke down. It's going to cost $400.
She had told you once again, like she's told you every time, don't cash it.
Your
So
Honor,
she did do the same thing she's done to you over and over.
You're right. That
You
check
will-
didn't
Give her
bounce.
another check today. We can get past this.
I called and I had that stopped. She had another girl go with her on this trip. She didn't go alone. She didn't charge that girl. Her name wasn't on the hotel room. She never had an airfare ticket booked in her name.
So that was a gift to her friend.
For her birthday, she's giving
Whatever
other
it
people
was
gifts.
for. If her girlfriend didn't pay and she paid for it, that was a gift to her girlfriend. We're talking about the agreement you had.
Yes, so I did stop it because I didn't feel it was fair. You know, if she was going to go and not hold her accountable for these.
Because it was a gift to her.
Why should I pay for a trip I didn't
Because
go
it wasn't
on?
a gift to you. You
Nope.
agreed to pay. You had an agreement, and you sent her all these bounce checks. All right, and you have something you want to show me? Let me see the text messages you're referring to.
She told me she couldn't go because of work, but I really think she was
Where
just
you
trying to
work?
get out of it.
I work in a hospital. I work in
Oh,
pre-op
Lord,
and
what part of the hospital? What part of the hospital?
surgery.
Oh,
I have
do
grown
you
up a
ever
little
change
bit.
your mind on the treatment during the middle of the surgery?
No, Your Honor, I have grown up a little bit since college.
This is September 8th. However, after all of the credit card interest, bank fees, inconvenience, and stress, I think it is fair that you pay your entire share. That's what she's telling you. I'm working on that. I will be completely paid before we leave. Don't worry about that. What did you mean by that?
I did have full intentions of giving her this money.
Okay, well,
Like
you're
I
going
said,
to still give it to her. 484 is your judgment. She agrees today. She had every intention of paying you. The fact here is that she made an agreement with you and breached that agreement. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Hope you had fun in Vegas.
I did. I've seen some true colors from Erica, and it's a shame that this is the way our friendship had to end, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
That's totally okay. We were just party friends.